So welcome back. Before our kind of favorite session, which is the session with the students showing off their stuff. Every year, starting I think 2 years ago, we started an award called the FabLearn Lifetime Achievement Award. So in the first year, Edith Ackerman got this award. The second year, Yasmin Kafai, who is somewhere here, got the award. And this year, we're very happy to announce the winner of the 2019 Lifetime Achievement Award is Richard Noss from the UK. So if you don't know Richard Noss, he's an emeritus professor of mathematics education at University College London, and he is one of the true pioneers of constructionism, and also of the maker movement, because the maker movement has lots of roots in the constructionist community. He was one of the earliest adopters of Logo around the world. He's a mathematician by training, and he fell in love with the ideas of Papert when she read Mindstorms. And we're going to, unfortunately, because of personal and health reasons, he wasn't able to come here from across the pond. But he sent us a video that we're going to play for a few minutes. So it's a longer video that we edited. So we're going to show you the edited version, but the full version is on the FabLearn website. You can check it out. It's really a beautiful video. You should watch it and all of it. And we selected 5 minutes of the video to play to you. But one of the goals of this award is to remind the community that people have been doing this work for many decades. And before we kind of reinvent the wheel, we should go and check out the work of wonderful people like Yasmin Kafai or Edith Ackerman or Richard Noss. And so I really want to encourage you to go and read his work and see what he does. He's a wonderful scholar and a wonderful human being. And we're very honored to being able to give him this award. So let me play Richard's acceptance speech.
Hi from the UK. Thank you so much for this award. I'm sorry I can't be with you to claim it in person, just a mixture of commitments and health things. I first met Seymour in 1980 or 81, and it just opened my eyes to a possibility that I'd never entertained before, that people really could learn mathematics by building stuff. I come from a generation of mathematicians who weren't allowed in their undergraduate studies to touch computers because they were somehow dirty compared to the cleanness of abstract mathematics. I want to say the second person I want to thank is Celia Hoyles. We've worked together for 30-something years. It doesn't bear calculating. And we've been partners in life partner sense as well as colleague sense for many, many years. Again, I don't like to count exactly how many. That this new phase of capitalism, as she calls it,
because of the ad, it looks like he's talking about Celia, but it's about a book about the new phase of capitalism. So it's a different person.
Is inherently anti-democratic. It will strip us of what makes us human, it will destroy our relationships, and it will accentuate social inequalities. And this is a challenge, isn't it? I mean, the maker movement, the constructionist movement is based on the belief that building stuff for yourself, reflecting on what you've built, discussing what you've built, the knowledge that underpins what you've built is something that has some educational value, and yet what she's saying, what Zuboff is saying, is that, as she puts it, once we searched Google, but now Google searches us. It's chilling, isn't it? Once we thought of digital services as free, but now surveillance capitalists think of us as free. So we are part of a great big Truman Show in which we are being, in a way, manipulated as puppets from the puppet masters and I suppose puppet mistresses, I have no idea. That's a chilling view for us that we have to acknowledge. And I think it means that the challenge that you face, that you've very nicely summed up in the title of your conference, is demanding an aware view of what the knowledge that's necessary is, necessary for the continuation of the system as a whole. The challenge, I think, is the challenge that we faced at the end of the 20th century, to build knowledge into empowering activities. But the challenge that we face now, as the second decade of the new century comes into being, I think we will have to be much more aware than we were in the 1990s, how empowering activities really interface with the social and political and economic changes that are whirling around us. It isn't an accident that the world is in such political and economic chaos, least of all in your country and my country, but that's another talk. So for the moment, thank you again for your award to me. I appreciate it very, very much. I particularly appreciate that the next generation, you young people, have decided to take forward a movement that's been going on for at least 50 or 60 years, and it's over to you. I look forward to seeing what happens next. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I think Richard is, watching this stream, so thank you, Richard.